This is Marcus, and this is the current version of Marcus in the Chinese internet. And today, I will tell you guys the tale of how did Marcus become currently the most slandered reverse 99 character in the Chinese fandom. Recently, the community slander of Marcus have cranked all the way up to 11, demonstrated by this image you are seeing on screen. A quick warning though, this video will contain a very high level of Marcus slander along with memes based on Chinese language. Now, before we going into the Marcus slander, let's actually dial the time back a little and look at Noire slander, because you guys probably already know Noire got power crept as soon as her banner ends, with Recoleta, who is also in the ultimate team and does just way more than she can. Now, I do think Noire will get better once we get a debuff and ultimate support for her, but that's the future. Last time we had a character waiting for their future teammate, her name was Marcus, and we know how that ended. Right now, if you go and look at some of the Bilibili videos specifically about Recoleta, you will often see this kind of comment. If you're not smirking when you're playing Recoleta, you are probably either depressed or pulled for Noire. And I'm totally not dragging Noire into this because she stole my luck with a double on her banner. Anyhow, all those slanders were still mild level, okay? They were just like once a while some Recoleta videos and then people just comment on them. However, these slander got cranked up to 11 ever since the squirrel got released. Okay, to put some basic perspective here, the squirrel here is a 5-star character you can get for free through the story, and by the end of finishing the chapter you will get him at P5 for completely free. Okay, and this character has 1500% multiplier on his ultimate at P5, and on top of that there's one thing that he has no other plant character can even imagine of right now. That is, his ultimate has guaranteed critical hit on it. Okay, yes, it is a 1500% multiplier with a guaranteed crit. Now, initially this slander was mostly going towards Noire, because let's be honest, a 5-star character who is free has as much damage potential as a 6-star in most of the setup, and also has amazing synergy with Elizabeth, who are supposed to be Noire's teammate. But very quickly it went over to Marcus, and very soon Marcus became the main target due to this image you see here. Now, it's going to be relatively hard to understand why Marcus is a horse here if you don't speak Chinese, but basically Marcus translates to Makusi, and Ma, aka the first character within her name, stand for horse. So because of the creativity of Chinese internet, this is where it went. And for reference, the book she's holding right now has the name Critical Tech. While 305 is not the lowest critical attack in the game by no means, she is one of the characters that struggle to crit the most. As a DPS, she just struggled to crit. Sometimes you could even miss crit when playing her along with Mercuria and Villa. Now, honestly speaking, at the beginning, the slander was still pretty mild. While her name 305 was getting coined, most time you will just see people glazing Body Fairchild, and then in the comment section, you would see people just randomly say the number 305. And then we start getting this kind of comparison videos. One of this example that I'm showing you right now is using a very unfair comparison, since it is using the boss from Reverend Rain that favors ultimate team. And as a result, you can see Marcus does no damage, and people in the bullet comment, which is kind of a live comment, wherever you commented at, it's safe in that time. People are making fun of Marcus. Of course, if that was all it, then I probably wouldn't be making a video. But sometimes trend like this becomes extremely abstract and continue to escalate. Yeah, I guess just check out this footage.
I'm daydreaming again, imagining that I'll wake up one day and become the top carry in 1999. My critical strike skill level reaches 999, and I can easily achieve a 100% critical strike rate without needing to apply any buffs.
Now I have to confess, I did this to Shimon myself before, but like when someone else does it, it still just looks so damn cursed. Like, People start making extra takes, the Marcus take of some of Chinese internet memes, and I don't even know what to say. It's just straight up cursed to the core of it. Every single frame of this is literally assaulting my eyes, but in the same time, I can't stop looking at them. Now, you would think this is curse enough, right? This could be the end of it, but it's not, because people started to escalate this trend again, but in a completely different direction, because people start to clickbait with Marcus clearing 400 meter. But there is a catch. Technically, this is Marcus clearing 400 meter, right? She is in the team, she's participating. But in the same time, can you really count this as Marcus clearing 400 meter? I'll let you be the judge. And yeah. Now, there is one more slender we have to go through. It is going to be completely on a different level than everything we have seen before. Now, in CN, there is this thing called CreatorBot. It's a community maintained chatbot, I guess. It's functioned very much like a Discord bot that have a lot of tools built in. You can check your current roster and build and stuff like that. And recently, they have done a update which allows you to search for Marcus's resonance and psychic suggestions by typing in resonance 305. Yeah, Marcus Slander has truly become a community effort, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Honestly speaking, at least with this level of Slender, hopefully we'll get Marcus's Euphoria soon. Potentially we'll have her as a support for Incantation rank up, and we'll have another character that serve us the new DPS there. Now, to kind of finish on a positive note, with all this crazy amount of slenders that's going toward Marcus, let's actually look at Marcus absolutely destroying this boss. Look at this beautiful damage that is happening in a single turn, and the double cast that's happening to the rank 3 skills. There is one thing though, a small catch I would say. The Mercuria in this team is P5.